Well, it's not that I didn't want to be. I always knew that I would be a mother. I didn't really, this is going to sound crazy. I didn't really grow up necessarily wanting to be a wife. That sounds bad.
Yo, y'all ready for the realest truth bomb about Kandi Burruss? I'm talking about the marriage you thought was solid. Nah, that was straight up a lie. For years, she stayed silent like a boss. But guess what? That silence? It was all part of the game. She wasn't just hiding stuff, she was playing chess while everyone thought it was checkers. Let me tell you something, behind those smiles and red carpets, things were nasty. We're talking control, manipulation, and a prenup so cold it froze his whole future. And the crazy part? The dude still went along with it.
Why?
Because he was blinded by love. Or was it something else? Hold up. This ain't just some petty celebrity gossip. This is a full-blown betrayal saga, and Kandi just dropped hints that will change everything you thought you knew. You won't believe the secrets coming out. So buckle up, cause this roller coaster's about to drop some serious bombs. And trust me, you'll want to stick around till the very end, cause what happens next? Pure madness. Alright fam, before we dive deep into this crazy mess, let me set the stage for you. Kandi Burruss, yeah, the queen of R&B, the Grammy-winning powerhouse, the star who seemed to have it all. On the surface, perfect marriage, a loving family, and a boss lady who runs her empire like a pro. But you know what they say, sometimes the brightest lights cast the darkest shadows. For years, Kandi and Todd Tucker were the couple goals. Reality TV, public appearances, and what looked like a fairy tale marriage. But those smiles? That wasn't the whole story. Beneath the glitz and glam, there was a war brewing, a silent battle filled with secrets no one was ready to hear. Now, let me tell you, this isn't just your typical celebrity couple fights. Nah, this goes deeper. People close to them were already whispering about tension, control issues, and a power struggle that was getting messier by the day. You see, Kandi's not your average wife. She's a business mogul, a boss chick who built her fortune brick by brick. And when you got that kind of power, sometimes love gets complicated, especially when the man you married isn't exactly on the same page. Sources close to the couple spilled that Todd always felt like he was walking on eggshells, like he had to tiptoe around Kandi's empire just to keep the peace. And get this, Kandi wasn't shy about making sure her assets were protected. We're talking prenups with terms so cold, they'd make your jaw drop. But it wasn't just legal paperwork. It was emotional warfare. Kandi was the one calling the shots, the breadwinner, the boss, the one who controlled everything from the money to the social circle.
Todd?
He was pushed to the sidelines, reduced to playing a role he never signed up for. And here's where it gets juicier. Insiders say Kandi wasn't really into Todd the way the world thought. She liked the status, the image, and maybe the perks, but love? That was a different story. People close to them say she told friends, "I just like him for what he is, not who he is." Harsh, right? But why stay silent? Why let the world believe in this picture-perfect marriage for so long? Because, fam, this was all part of a bigger plan, one that only now is unraveling in the most shocking way. Imagine being trapped in a relationship where every move you make is under a microscope, where your freedom is clipped by the very person who promised to love you forever. Todd's silence wasn't weakness. It was survival. But how long could he play this game? So yeah, the story starts here, with a woman who wanted it all. Success, control, and a marriage on her own terms. And a man who thought he was in for a love story, but ended up as a pawn in a much darker game. And just when you think it can't get any worse, wait till you hear about the prenup, the control tactics, and the emotional roller coaster that turned 11 years of marriage into a ticking time bomb. Stick around, because this is just the beginning. The truth behind Kandi Burruss' silence is about to shake the very foundation of what you believed about love, power, and betrayal. Trust me, you do not want to miss what's coming next. Alright, now hold on tight because things are about to get really messy. For years, fans saw Kandi Burruss and Todd Tucker as the power couple, the ultimate team. But behind closed doors, it was anything but that. Insiders reveal the real story, and trust me, it's wild. Sources say the real drama kicked off during what was supposed to be a simple night at home. A night that spiraled into a full-blown emotional explosion. Picture this. Kandi, sharp as ever, sitting across from Todd in their lavish Atlanta home. The air thick with tension. What started as a calm conversation about finances quickly escalated into a war zone. According to close sources, Kandi laid down the law, a chilling ultimatum about their marriage, her money, and his place in her empire. She allegedly told Todd, "If you're not here to lead, then you're just a guest in my house."
Can you imagine?
That's not a marriage. That's a takeover. And then here's where it gets explosive. Leaked texts from that night reveal a side of Kandi no one expected. The messages are cold, calculated, and brutal. One text reads, "This prenup protects everything I built before you came along. Don't expect a dime if you walk away." Todd responded, desperate and hurt, "I'm your husband, not your enemy. Why does this feel like a battle?" But silence was the reply. This wasn't just a disagreement. It was a power play so vicious it shattered the trust that once held them together. But wait, you think that's the worst? Nah, we're just getting started. Insiders say the tension exploded publicly when Todd made a rare appearance on a podcast and dropped a bombshell, revealing that Kandi never changed her last name after marriage. Not even a hyphen. This might seem small to some, but in the world of celebrity marriages, that's a statement. A declaration that this union was never about us. It was about her. The backlash was immediate. Fans took sides overnight. Social media lit up with theories and heated debates. Why wouldn't she take his name if she loved him? One tweet questioned. Another read, "Sounds like Kandi's keeping her options open." And then came the real kicker. Leaked audio of a heated argument where Kandi allegedly said, "You want freedom? You want respect? You can have them, just don't get in my way." Todd's voice cracks in the recording. "I married you, not your business." The internet went into meltdown. Was this the marriage of love or of control? And here's the first jaw-dropping twist. Sources now say Kandi forced Todd to sign a prenup with a 30-day move-out clause after separation. That's right, if things ended, Todd would have just 30 days to leave her home. No exceptions. Can you imagine being married for over a decade and then told, "You get 1 month to pack up and go"? Leaked legal documents even revealed she blocked any possibility of spousal support. That's cold, like ice cold. But why go this far? The truth is, Kandi was protecting what she built from the ground up, her businesses, her properties, her legacy. And she made it clear, Todd wasn't part of that legacy. Now, here's where the story flips again. Rumor has it Todd was blind to a lot of this. Caught up in the idea of marriage, but oblivious to the fact that Kandi was playing a long game. And sources close to him reveal he stayed silent for years, hoping things would get better. But the cracks only grew wider. Meanwhile, fans were shocked to learn Kandi's social media showed glimpses of a different life. Mysterious nights out, unexplained absences, and a growing distance between the couple. Was she really the loyal wife fans thought she was? Or was this all just a carefully crafted image? And here's a twist that no one saw coming. A leaked insider report claims Kandi was secretly communicating with a Hollywood executive, a business associate with a much higher profile and even deeper pockets. The speculation? She was preparing for a new chapter, one that didn't include Todd. So, while Todd was busy trying to hold on to a marriage slipping through his fingers, Kandi was already building her exit plan with cold precision. Imagine the heartbreak, the betrayal of realizing the person you vowed to spend your life with had already checked out years ago. But wait, it gets worse. Remember the prenup? That legal fortress protecting Kandi's assets? Well, it seems Todd didn't just accept it quietly. Sources say he started secretly consulting lawyers to fight back, to claim what he believed was rightfully his after 11 years. But every step he took was met with resistance. Kandi's team was ruthless, firing back with countersuits, demanding confidentiality, and threatening legal battles that could drain anyone dry. It wasn't just a breakup. It was a war, one that neither side was willing to lose. And here's the cliffhanger you've been waiting for. Just when Todd thought he had an ally in one of Kandi's closest friends, that friend, allegedly leaked private conversations that painted Todd in a very different light, one filled with doubts, anger, and even allegations of emotional abuse. Now, the question is, who's telling the truth? Is Kandi the cold, calculating queen protecting her empire? Or is Todd the wronged husband fighting to reclaim his dignity? And what really happened behind the scenes that no one is ready to talk about? This scandal just went from messy to explosive, and trust me, fam, it's about to get even darker. Stick with me, because next, we'll reveal the shocking public fallout and how this drama is tearing through social media like wildfire. Don't blink, because this story is far from over. Because just when you thought this mess couldn't get any worse, it hit nuclear levels. The fallout from Todd and Kandi's explosive showdown didn't just stay behind closed doors. Oh no, it exploded all over social media, and the internet ate it up. Within hours of Todd's podcast bombshell, Twitter was on fire with hashtags like #KandiExposed and #ToddDeservesBetter. Fans were divided, some calling Kandi a ruthless queen protecting her empire, others screaming that Todd was a poor, emasculated husband trapped in a gilded cage. But here's the kicker. The drama took a wild twist when another insider dropped a leaked video clip that shocked everyone. In this footage, Kandi is caught on a private call, her voice icy, telling a confidant, "I never wanted this marriage to be real. It was a business deal from day one. Todd was just part of the brand." Say what now? This wasn't just a messy marriage. This was a calculated scheme, y'all. As the clip spread like wildfire, celebrities started weighing in, some quietly, some loud and clear. A well-known rapper tweeted, "Marriage ain't always love. Sometimes it's a chess game. Kandi just made the first move." Meanwhile, other reality stars publicly questioned Kandi's authenticity, wondering if the whole strong wife image was just a mask. But hold on, because the real drama exploded when a second audio leak surfaced, this time, allegedly from Todd's side. In this secret recording, Todd's voice breaks as he admits, "I was blind to it. I thought I was family, but I was just a player in her game. I gave her my heart, and she gave me rules and restrictions." The emotional rawness stunned everyone. You could almost feel the heartbreak through the speakers. And get this, people started digging deeper, finding inconsistencies in public appearances and interviews where Kandi and Todd were forced to play happy. The narrative was crumbling fast. But just when you thought you had the whole picture, another bombshell dropped. A fake Instagram account, believed to be run by someone close to the couple, leaked private photos of lavish vacations where Kandi was spotted with a mysterious man, sparking rumors of a secret romance. Fans went crazy trying to guess who this mystery man was, with wild theories flying around like wildfire. Was Kandi already moving on? Or was this all part of the elaborate business marriage facade? And to make matters even messier, a viral Twitter thread surfaced accusing Kandi of using her wife status to seal lucrative deals behind Todd's back, deals Todd supposedly had no idea about. So now the question isn't just about a failed marriage, it's about trust, betrayal, and cold, hard business. But here's the cliffhanger. With all these leaks, rumors, and accusations flying around, nobody knows what's real and what's orchestrated. Is Kandi the mastermind pulling the strings? Or is Todd the tragic victim caught in a game too big for him? And with new leaks reportedly on the way, this saga is far from over. Trust me, you do not want to miss what happens next, because the truth is about to get even darker and more explosive. Yo, now the whole world is watching, and the reactions? Man, they are straight up explosive. Once those leaked audios and videos dropped, social media erupted like a volcano of drama. Fans weren't just talking, they were battling. On Twitter, it was chaos. The hashtags #KandiExposed and #ToddDeservesBetter were trending for days. People were roasting Kandi for her cold-hearted business move, calling her the queen of manipulation and the ultimate player. But hold up, her loyal fans weren't having it. They flooded the timeline defending her, praising her for protecting her empire, and calling Todd a beta male who signed up for a job he couldn't handle. One viral tweet said, If you marry a boss, you better be ready to be the employee. Boom. Mic dropped. And it wasn't just the fans throwing shade. Industry insiders and celebrities started picking sides too. A well-known reality TV star subtly shaded Kandi on Instagram stories, posting cryptic messages like, "Sometimes, the sweetest smiles hide the sharpest knives." Then, a rapper with a massive following jumped in, posting a video ran about how some marriages ain't about love, it's about control and power. You could feel the heat in his voice, and the clip went viral in hours. Meanwhile, some of Kandi's closest collaborators publicly stayed silent, which only fueled speculation. Are they worried about getting caught in the crossfire? Or are they quietly taking sides? Meanwhile, Todd's supporters created a flood of fan pages and online petitions calling for him to take back his power. One fan group even started a hashtag #FreeTodd, turning this into a full-blown movement. And here's where it gets really wild. Talk shows and entertainment news outlets jumped all over the story, like sharks smelling blood. One popular late-night host roasted the whole situation, joking, "This marriage had more contracts than a corporate takeover. Where's the rom-com version of this disaster?" The clip alone got millions of views overnight. But the most jaw-dropping reaction? The sudden surge in merch sales from Kandi's brand, Bedroom Kandi. It seems the drama only fueled her empire, with fans snapping up products as if supporting her cold hustle was a badge of honor. Yet behind the scenes, insiders say the company is scrambling to handle the PR nightmare, worried the scandal might finally catch up and threaten the business. And social media? It's divided like never before. Some fans have called for forgiveness, claiming, "Nobody's perfect, and everyone deserves a second chance." Others, though, are merciless, posting memes and savage comments that make it clear the court of public opinion is not on Kandi's side right now. Here's the real question for you watching. After everything you've heard and seen, who do you believe? Is Kandi a ruthless businesswoman who played her husband like a pawn? Or is Todd the real victim caught in a trap he didn't see coming? Drop your thoughts below, because this conversation is just getting started. And remember, this story isn't over. It's about to get even messier.
Stay tuned.
Just when you thought this drama couldn't get any crazier. Buckle up, because here comes the ultimate bombshell. Sources inside the situation have just revealed something that's sending shockwaves through the entire industry. And trust me, it's not what anyone expected. Turns out, the prenup, that icy legal contract everyone's been talking about, there's a secret clause nobody knew about. A clause that flips the entire story on its head. According to our insider, Kandi actually agreed to a hidden arrangement that would only take effect if Todd ever tried to leave her.
Yeah, you heard that right.
A trap disguised as protection. If Todd decided to walk away, the clause would wipe out any rights to shared earnings, but it also required him to pay a massive penalty fee for breach of contract. Like millions of dollars. Imagine being legally chained to a marriage that punishes you for leaving. This revelation explains so much. Why Todd appeared so trapped, so desperate. Why he stayed silent for years. And why no one ever heard him speak out publicly until now. But wait, it gets darker. New reports claim that Todd was pressured behind the scenes by Kandi's legal team and even some powerful industry figures to keep quiet. One leaked voicemail allegedly shows Kandi's lawyer warning Todd, "If you breathe a word, the fallout will ruin you." That's not just control, that's straight up intimidation. No wonder he looked beaten down in recent interviews. No wonder fans felt something was off. And here's the kicker. This toxic power play has caused a massive ripple effect. Several artists and collaborators who once worked with a couple have started distancing themselves, worried that any association could hurt their careers. Industry insiders say this could mark the beginning of a total fallout for Kandi's empire. And get this, there are whispers of a confidential settlement brewing that could spill even more secrets. Could there be hidden financial misconduct? Or private messages that expose even more betrayal? We're on the edge of a scandal that could destroy reputations and change everything you thought you knew. And here's what you need to know. Neither Kandi nor Todd have confirmed or denied these explosive claims yet. But insiders say that this silence is strategic, like the calm before a storm. So what's next? Will Todd finally break free? Or will Kandi tighten her grip even more? And how deep does this rabbit hole go? We're digging. We're watching. And we will bring you every jaw-dropping update as soon as it drops. But for now, tell me, what do you think is really going on behind closed doors? Is this a twisted game of power and control? Or a tragic story of love gone wrong? Comment below and make sure you're subscribed because this saga is far from over. You do not want to miss what's coming next. Alright fam, now I want to hear from you. What do you really think is happening behind the scenes with Kandi and Todd? Is this all a power play or something darker? Drop your hottest takes in the comments right now. Let's get this conversation exploding. And if you're not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that button and turn on notifications because the next chapter of this wild story is coming, and you do not want to miss it.
Stay tuned.
The drama's just getting started.